Thai VietJet Air. Have I finally found a reason to avoid AirAsia for cheap flights within Southeast Asia? Although I would love to say yes, the answer is no, sadly. So let's dive right into the world of unjustified extra fees, unsecured cabins, and lousy reservation management. The world of Thai VietJet Air.
Hey folks, and beautiful good day from Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport. Today I'll be flying to the beautiful island of Phuket with Thai VietJet Air on board their Airbus A320 in obviously economy class. As always, I am pretty late for my flight, so let's head right inside the terminal building in order to check in and afterwards right head to today's gate. Thanks for coming along and cheers!
To be honest, I usually feel a wave of depression whenever I'm about to board a flight from Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport, but today feels a bit different. You see, 90% of the time I'm here, I'm gearing up for an international flight that pulls me away from Thailand's stunning landscapes. However, since Phuket is a part of Thailand, today's journey is just a domestic flight, so my mood's holding up fine. Today's adventure involves Thai VietJet Air flight VZ306 scheduled for departure at 3:40 p.m. Check-in is at Concourse C, located on the far left side of this colossal check-in hall.
Alright guys, check-in is all set and the entire check-in experience was pretty awful, being honest. But as my flight's leaving in 35 minutes and the gate is closing in 20 minutes, I got no time to share detailed information about this now, so I will do it on my way from the security control to today's gate. So let's head right through the security control.
Initially, I aimed for a later VietJet Air flight to Phuket, but unfortunately that one faced several hours of delay. So I opted to switch to this earlier flight using VietJet Air's live chat feature on their website. Let me tell you, the live chat disconnected multiple times and it took about 5 attempts spanning over an hour to finally secure the rebooking. Plus, I usually book via an OTA, so an online travel agency, since it's often more economical than going through the airline directly. Yet, VietJet Air has strict policies regarding these third-party bookings, meaning I couldn't add any extras like seat reservations, meals or extra baggage beforehand. Furthermore, at the check-in, the agent redirected me to the payment counter, claiming that a flight change fee of 535 baht was due because of my spontaneous rebooking. However, according to VietJet Air's policies, such changes are permitted if the original flight faces over a 60-minute delay, which is exactly what happened today. Unfortunately, the discussion on avoiding this fee took nearly 30 minutes, leaving me rushing to the gate. But luckily, I secured my boarding pass without having to pay that unreasonable fee.
Alright, I'm actually still in front of the security control, but I do think that I just spotted today's Airbus A320 aircraft that will take me to Phuket in the next couple of minutes or hours. Whatever, hopefully the flight won't be delayed. But anyway, I guess you're really looking forward to some information about today's aircraft, so here you go, as always.
Now onto the flight details. Today's Airbus A320 was produced in Toulouse and joined VietJet Air's fleet in December 2015. Since September 2016, it has been serving Thai VietJet Air under the registration Hotel Sierra-Victor Kilo Charlie, powered by 2 CFM56 engines. But enough on that. Boarding commenced a few minutes ago and I am yet to pass security control.
Alright, in contrast to the check-in, the security control was actually a pretty straightforward process, so I can't complain at all. Staff was also pretty kind and nice. So yeah, let's finally head inside today's Airbus A320. I'm actually pretty much looking forward to this Thai VietJet experience, as I have never been flying on board any VietJet Air flight so far, so I'm pretty excited to say so.
Once I got my boarding pass scanned, I spotted a former WOW Air A321, which is now flying for VietJet Air with a hybrid livery. Quite cool, right? And speaking of today's A320, it features a special livery, evident here, accommodating a total of 180 seats in a full economy standard 3-3 configuration.
Well, the pushback started just 1 minute after I finally took my seat, which is 28F on today's flight. which was, well, pretty fast to say so. But anyway, so therefore I was unable to give you guys a seat tour while we were still standing. So let's do it now during taxi.
The legroom feels a bit tight, but still better than on other low-cost carriers, thanks to the slim seat pocket in front. It contains the safety card, sick bag and onboard menu, which we will explore later. The foldable table up front is generously sized, and fortunately I've got 1.5 windows next to me, although they could use a good cleaning, to be honest. But let's take a quick glimpse through the cabin from my seat 28F.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be taking off shortly. Please ensure that your seatbelt is fastened, your seat back is upright, your tray table is stowed, your window shade is open, and refrain from using the lavatories during this time. Thank you.
Oh, we are lining up the runway, let's go!
And merchandise shortly. Please refer to the menu and the catalog located in the seat pocket in front of you. For passengers who have pre-booked meal services, please prepare your boarding pass to present to our cabin crew. Thank you.
Alright, we are finally airborne, bound for Phuket, and as always when I leave Bangkok I honestly feel kind of depressed because Bangkok is just such a lovely city. I met great people in Bangkok this time, some locals from Bangkok actually. One is from Chiang Rai and another one is from Khon Kaen. I'm sorry for my bad pronunciation, but anyway, but everybody else was from Bangkok. It's a completely different story. If you guys watch this video, it's been an absolute pleasure drinking some beer with you. But anyway, now bound for Phuket, so let's check out the in-flight menu. So let's check out what Thai VietJet Air has to offer on today's flight and also try to order a hot meal because I'm honestly kind of hungry.
Straight off, Thai VietJet Air's onboard menu impresses me. They offer an extensive range from cold sandwiches to hot meals like lasagna, curry or kapao, various coffee specialties, standard sodas, cup noodles, snacks and beers. Surprisingly, everything comes at reasonable prices except for the beer maybe. They also offer several merchandise articles, and I would just like to remind you that this menu is for a domestic 1-hour flight. International flights supposedly have even more hot meal options. But well, here is today's A320's safety card and a neatly designed sick bag.
Well, hello from the rear lavatory of today's A320. What can I say about today's flight so far? Honestly, not too much. The crew seems to be really charming, but food-wise or service-wise I can't say too much at this point. So I would say let's skip the flight review and just check out the lavatory itself. By the way, what do you guys think about this t-shirt? Completely forgot about that. I bought it at the Chatuchak market in Bangkok for just 100 baht, and I think it was a pretty good deal, wasn't it? At least I like it.
The lavatory, as you can see, isn't extravagant, but at least it's clean. Soap and tissues are available, but no further amenities. While the cabin crew is still busy doing the onboard service, I took a sneak peek into the aft galley, which is honestly quite nostalgic for me, as I was also working as a flight attendant on the A320 after completing my A-levels back in the days. Returning to my seat, I was served the green curry I ordered earlier. It actually looks and also smells quite delicious, and as always, turbulences are kicking in once the meal is served. But that didn't detract from the good taste. And of course, I spilled some of the curry on my brand new t-shirt thanks to the turbulences.
Alright, this bumpy flight is slowly coming to its end as we are finally approaching Phuket. I got to say that the cabin crew actually not secured the cabin for landing. There was just an announcement, so let's just hope that we will have a decent landing in Phuket with, not too many turbulences beforehand.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety, please remain seated and keep your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. Thank you. ท่านผู้โดยสารครับเพื่อความปลอดภัยของท่านกรุณานั่งประจำที่รัดเข็มขัดนิรภัยจนกว่าสัญญาณแจ้งรัดเข็มขัดนิรภัยจะดับลงขอบคุณค่ะ
During disembarkation, including secret enterprises, use caution when opening the headband before leaving the aircraft. Please ensure that you have all your personal belongings with you. On behalf of Thai VietJet, we would like to thank you for flying with us today, and we look forward to seeing you aboard again soon.
Well, I just got off today's A320 and now I can finally say, ladies and gents, welcome to the beautiful island of Phuket. But anyway, I do have a more or less decent view on today's A320 that took me here from Bangkok. So let's go for the final question and also for the most important question. How was today's flight?
First off, I was positively surprised by the quality of the in-flight service and the fact that Thai VietJet Air is only operating from Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport instead of Don Muang Airport. However, the lousy reservation management and the terrible check-in process have been real downers.
So in the end, I can, as always, only say thank you guys for coming along to today's trip report. Please consider subscribing to my channel if you do not want to miss any upcoming videos, and also leave a like whatsoever. I guess you know the entire process. Wishing you guys a great day, stay safe, and cheers.